Hello, I'm back again. I got a new server. So that's the bad boy over there, and there's the next bad boy. We got ourselves a Dell R710, the second generation, and then there's this one, a no-name brand. I genuinely don't know. All I know is I got this one from a friend, so you know who you are. Shout out. I appreciate you. Thanks. Alright, so the only thing I know about the server, I don't know who makes it. I know it's an Intel based one. Obviously we're missing some parts, so we got to get that sorted and everything. It is a Xeon E3 1230 V6. Base clock is at like 3.5 gigahertz. So far I've gotten this thing to turbo up to 3.9 gigahertz. We've gotten that close, and essentially the plan is this one used to be the main server. I'm transitioning over to that because this one had 96 gigs of DDR3 RAM and a Xeon E5620, which is 3 times weaker than what that has, so we're transitioning over. Hence, you know, just got an umbilical cord just coming down between these two servers at the moment. And I need to replace the battery on that UPS. I need to do that. Yeah. So you're probably gonna notice one thing I'm gonna say is like the next few uploads gonna be all over the place. I don't have a plan. I just want to have fun and I want to experiment. And I thought, what better way of, you know, sharing my journey with you. So this video is mainly, it's the plan, it's the rundown. What my ideas are. If you guys recommend anything to me, I will happily take that advice. I am all ears on this. I am new to the home lab experience. So yeah, and I just thought, like, you know, I basically have 3 servers now. So yeah, so I was like, what better way to, you know, start getting involved in home labbing and just bite the bullet and go all in. So that's what we've done. And what better way to bring you guys along? If any cool projects, I have a few cool things I want to do, actually, because I already have Home Assistant running in the house. Want to get Motion Eye going. Really want to do that. Also, within there. Battery critically low. I need to charge my phone, it's on 5%. I'll make it quick. Inside there's a Raspberry that is responsible for doing what? My VPN to get access, and my AdGuard DNS. So that all lives on that Raspberry Pi. But I'll need to cut this video short, so I will probably continue filming in the morning again, maybe. Or I might just even end it here. I don't know. I'll see how I feel like in the morning, if I'm chatty or not. But that's essentially the rundown. Everything from there is busy getting transferred onto that server. We'll see how it goes. I think I'll see you in the morning.
2 days later.
Hey everyone. So you guys probably just saw me like a few seconds ago, but for me, it's been about 2 days and everything, because I have been fiddling around. I've been doing quite a lot of stuff to get TrueNas installed onto the Dell server. We finally got that up and running, and majority of the transfer is now done and completed over. Plus I had a major issue with connecting my domain through to my VPN, so I couldn't do anything yesterday while I was here at work. But I fixed all of that now, so we are able to continue and we are able to get some stuff done. So in this video, essentially, all that we are doing is we are just getting TrueNas set up with the dataset. And then we're going to configure Hyperius to back up the main server to the TrueNas server so that we can at least have a backup of our data. And now, yes, I know it is not good because as you saw in like the previous shots and everything, is that the backup is within a meter from the main server, which is not good. I get it, I know, don't hate me in the comments, but it's a learning curve. I don't have any way to put like an external server like outside of the house or somewhere else, or to keep it with someone. I don't have that option available. So for now, this will do fine. The most important stuff will be backed up to like an external drive that stays with me, and obviously to the cloud as well, so we can follow the 3-2-1 method. So that's essentially the plan for this whole video. The next one, maybe we can cover like Motion Eye, or show you how I did my Home Assistant or my Ad Guard. We can take it step by step, and then we can see where the home labbing experience takes us and everything. But yeah, without further ado, let's quickly log into TrueNas and then configure. I'm not going to use a screen recorder and everything. I'm just going to use my phone to record. So that's how we're going to do it for this one. So I'll see you in a few seconds. I need to prepare and sign in and start up the server and whatnot. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, so we are currently logged in and everything. There's the TrueNas, there's like the 94, it's supposed to be 96 gigs of RAM, but whatever. It's ECC RAM, which is perfect. There's the Xeon that I mentioned, as you can see there. I actually do have another. I'm gonna swap it over. I actually do have another Xeon, an E5620 that I do plan on putting in the server and everything. I just don't have a cooler for it. It's gonna cost me like 750 bucks. So after payday, we'll go buy a cooler, and then we can put the secondary Xeon in, which will be amazing. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna create our data set now. So we're gonna head over to storage, and we're gonna create our pool. Now, obviously, just as a quick one, I do want to mention that I do currently have a RAID card. I got the PowerEdge R710 inside of the server, and that is handling. So I have 4 terabytes in RAID 5 for a total of 11 terabytes usable storage. And then I got two terabytes in, which I've put into a RAID 1. So it's an exact mirror, basically. So whatever I want to do, I can have that separate. It's separate from that. Otherwise, I will go from having 11 terabytes of usable storage down to like 8 terabytes of usable storage, which sucks because, you know, you need to have the same drives and everything. All of them are Seagate drives. Yes, I just wanted to point that out just so you guys know what drives I'm running and why you'll only see that it says that there's a 111 terabyte drive. Essentially, it's because 4 terabytes are essentially put into RAID 5. So just wanted to clear that up and everything. But okay, so now we can name this. I'm thinking of just doing good old storage pool. We can do that, that looks good. We can do next on that, layout. Okay, so it is gonna use it. So if we do a stripe, that should be fine. A stripe viewer is highly discouraged and will result in data loss. Well, that's fine because the RAID controller is already handling all of that stuff for us, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So we can just say save and go to review. So it's going to use our RAID, and yeah, let's create that pool. There we go. So we now have that going, which is amazing. Okay, so we have created the RAID in a stripe, although TrueNas is not happy that it's a stripe, but it's really not a stripe because the RAID controller is handling all of it. Now I would put them into like HBA mode, the RAID controller, if I could, but the problem is that the next generation RAID controller is the Dell, is the PowerEdge R710, I think, is the next one that can handle it, which works really, really nicely from the research I've done. But the problem is that the PERC H730 does not fit in the R710 Gen 2. So this H700 PERC is what we have to settle with, because pass-through mode does not work on the H700, only like on the Dell R720 servers going up. So if I want that, I'll literally have to go and sell my server, get another server. So it's like, it's easier just to create a RAID within the controller itself, pass it through to TrueNas, and then it's fine. Even though TrueNas is going to complain and moan, it's like, oh, you have it in Stripe, this is not good, Stripe isn't good. It's okay. We got the RAID controller covering us, so we can have one drive loss, which is fine, because, you know, I need that 11 terabytes for the backups and everything. So it can moan, it's okay, but deep down we both know, me and you, you know, yeah, you watching this, we know it's saved on the RAID controller, so we'll be fine. We will be good. So now what we can try and do is, on the PC, obviously, like I said, that might work. So I'm going to be using a VPN connection to home, and we can quickly try and make a test copy, see if we can at least create a folder, write to the folder and save the folder. If we do that, our permissions are good. So I'm going to quickly go and do that. Okay, I just want to point out, I may have jumped the gun a little bit, because obviously I am watching a guide, courtesy of, you know, Hardware Haven. So thank you. You're helping me out a lot. I appreciate. So, because it's been a while since I touched TrueNas. I used to do it like many years ago, when I was fiddling around, like, you know, building up home servers and whatnot, but it's been a while, and obviously TrueNas has changed. You know, you get in the community edition now, you get TrueNas Scale, whereas back in the day it used to be TrueNas Core, and that's what I'm used to, but there's a lot that has changed. So let's quickly create an SMB share, and then we go from there. Let's quickly get that started. All right, so we're gonna head over to shares. Basically, we're gonna add one. Yeah, we can make this a default share, that's fine. Path, storage pool. Sharing is not recommended, please create a child preset. How do I make, do I have to, wait, do you want to close? Yes, datasets. Name is required. Data pool, let's call it that. Dataset is SMB. SMB name is data pool. Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to start the SMB service? Yes. Whoopsie, hit the camera there. SMB service, and we'll run after a system reboot. Oh man, if I have to reboot this system, I'm gonna be waiting like 10 minutes. This thing takes forever to boot up. So if I head over to shares, it is there. So let's quickly open this. Let's head over, because our IP is 10.18. Nope, not that. 10.18.6. Now we wait for it to connect. Let's see. Okay, so eventually, after waiting a bit, it's popped up. I've entered my username, I've entered my password, and there it is. There's the data pool. So we should be able to new folder. Yeah, let's call it that. Okay, we can access it. New text document. Blah, 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 blah. Complete English. We can save it. Do you want to save changes? Yes. Now if you open it again, there it is. Hey, cool. Now we can start focusing on Hyperius on the main server now. So essentially what we're going to use our Hyperius for, it's a backup software and everything. It's pretty great. I love the software. So we're going to set that up. We're going to set up to do an incremental backup, essentially, so that, you know, it's not a backups of backups of backups. It will check, okay, all these items are there. Perfect. Is there a new item? Yes, cool. I'll just take the new item and I'll put it over there. If it's the same one, if the metadata matches and everything, it's not going to bother touching it. It's going to check, cool. Your metadata and your metadata, does it match? Yes, cool. You are the same file. I'm moving on. which is amazing, so we don't chow up storage and whatnot, because we only have 11 terabytes worth of storage here. And I do plan on doing L2 ARC as well, so that we can just help up with everything, because yes, I have 96 gigs of RAM. That will help for RAM caching, or caching, however you guys want to say it, potato, whatever. Then we can get the L2 ARC set up later and whatnot. It's not much of a requirement now. So I'm gonna remote into the main server now, and I am then gonna just get everything ready on Hyperius. I haven't installed it yet, so I'm gonna quickly get it installed off camera and everything, because I don't want to bore you with the whole process and everything. And then once we're there, we can start with the config of the backup, so to speak. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm just gonna remote in and set it up. I'll see you now. Alrighty, so Hyperius is installed, it's set up, as you can see in the back there, and I've just created the template for the backup job, so I just want to show you guys. So we'll go ahead and edit. You can see it's going to back up the entirety of the D path, essentially, and I've already added the SMB username and password that it needs to use. Destination is this, the 10.18.18.6, so it's going to create a full backup first, and it will update it with new or modified folders, which is, you know, it's the way you want to do it, is an incremental backup. Scheduling I'm not going to do, because the server is going to stay off, so that because the Dell server consumes electricity, and it's not even funny. That thing just runs 200 watts doing nothing. So scheduling, leaving blank. I'm going to run this manually every week. Then under options, not much is going on, just logs. If I do zips, I've made sure to include hidden folders as well. And then in summary, this is essentially it. Then the name will be main server BK, so main server backup. And we can say okay. Now I'm pretty sure this is gonna fail. Oh, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, I'll fiddle with that. All right, so that's gonna be the gist of it, essentially, for this video, and everything is an introduction to a hobby that I've had for many years. I've been experimenting, I've been playing around, and yeah, I've just, after watching, like, you know, Linus Tech Tips, Jeff Gerling, Jace 2 Cents, you know, Bitwit Kyle, you know, all those YouTubers, basically. I've been watching them over the years and everything. They've been doing cool stuff like this, and they've always been sharing it with their audience, and their struggles and their failures, the success that they've had and everything. And I kind of want to do the same as well. You know, I want to share the knowledge that I have, whether you know it or not. You know, maybe there's a different way to do it that you didn't know about that I'm able to teach you with. So that's mainly the whole point of my YouTube channel is, you know, I want to share my passion, essentially. I want to share my interests with you, because I know there's a lot of you guys that also have similar interests as well. So yeah, just figured, let's just hit the record button and actually do something with this YouTube channel. I've had it since 2019. I tried gaming first, didn't work. Tried vlogs first, didn't work. Now I'm trying tech, because tech is something I'm actually invested in. I have the tools, I have the resources, I have the passion and the drive to keep it going. So yeah. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. Yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you have anything you guys want me to do for future uploads, to do with the servers, cool projects to try out, or just give my opinion on, feel free to let me know. Yeah, I'm more than happy to engage with you guys and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna now go fix this error so that I can get my backups going. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm not sure when the upload is gonna be. My uploading path may be crooked, you know, because I work. I mean, I'm currently in my office, so yeah, I have time to quickly make this video, so I figured let's just quickly make it. But other than that, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.